Hi everyone, nice to see you again in the channel. And today we have another nice lesson. And let's jump to the lesson. Okay, before we go to the book, transports. What are transports? Anything you use to go from a place to a place. We call it transport. For example, give me any examples. For example, a taxi. You use it to go from place to place. And what? A bus. Yes. So these are the transport. So stop the video for 2-3 minutes. Think about the other transports that you know. Write them in a piece of paper. And don't say, I know them, just say them. No, try to write them in a piece of paper. Everything we do is important. We want to activate the brain. We need to make our brain active. Okay, guys? So stop the video, 2-3 minutes, write them. After that, come to me here. Now, after you wrote all the transports, I think you did. Okay, let's go to the book. Here, 8B, it's snowing. Okay, it's snowing because here we have photo of, snow. It's snowing. Now, snow, yes, comes from the sky. It's all white here. And in exercise number 1, vocabulary and speaking, types of transport. A car, a plane, a train, a taxi, a bus, a tram, a bike, a scooter, a boat, a motorbike, a ferry, a coach. So now let's go to page 145, 8.2, and check these words. So here we have the types of transports. A car, normal car, a plane, train, a taxi, a bus, a tram, a bike. You can say a bike or a bicycle. A bicycle is American. A scooter, a boat, a motorbike, a ferry, a coach. Okay, guys. Okay, guys. So tips. We can say a taxi or a cab. So both are correct. Taxi or a cab, a motorbike or motorcycle, because bike, British, cycle, okay, bicycle is USA, American. So guys, what's the difference between a bus and a coach? A bus is inside the city. Coach from city to city, country to country. Okay. Okay, guys. So repeat after me, please. A car. Usually, British people don't say ra. So, for example, they say, I've got a car. and stop. A car. So when you hear it, you know it. But no problem. If you want to say a car, it's okay. A plane. A plane. A train. A train. A train. Look here, we have T, ra. And I said that before. When you have T, ra, you say ch, like ch, like a train, ch, ch, a train, a train. Okay. A taxi, a bus, a tram, a tram, a tram, a bike, a bike, a scooter, a scooter, a boat, a boat, a motorbike, a motorbike, a ferry, a ferry, a coach, a coach. Okay. So here, these transports, which one is like here we say put the words into two groups, public transport and private transport. Okay, some words can go in both groups, public and private. Okay, so let's, for example, we have the public in red, and the private, okay, in green. So car, plane. Plane is what? Public. Public. Taxi is public. Bus is public. Tram and the boat, a motorbike, ferry, ferry, public, coach. Okay, and the others, here a car is just for you and a bike for you. That means you don't pay money to use, for example, the transport. A plane, you pay money, train pay money, taxi pay money, okay? But here, no. Bike, scooter is just for you. A boat, it's small for you. Sometimes it could be like you pay money for it. Sometimes it's for you, okay? And a motorbike is just for you. Okay. So in exercise number 2 here, match these words or phrases to the phrases here. Here, for example, go by car. It's the same thing when you say drive. You say, I go to school by car. I drive to school. It's the same meaning. Okay, go by bike. Go by bike. Where is it? Cycle. I go to school by bike. I cycle to school. Okay, so read the others. Stop the video, take 1 or 2 minutes, match. After that, check with me. Okay, now you did the exercise and you stopped the video, you did the exercise. Now let's check together. So, for example, go by plane. Very good. It's a fly. Go on foot. Foot, walk. Go by bus or coach. Take the bus or coach. Go by ferry or boat. Take a ferry or boat. Go by train, tube, tram. Take. So here these phrases 1 to 7, the same meaning phrases A to G. Okay, guys, the same meaning. So here, talk about how you travel. Travel means to go from place to place, not just from like city to city or to from country to country. No, if you go from, for example, from home to school, this is a travel. Maybe you don't know this before, but the word to travel is move from place to place. Okay, so here, talk about how you travel to work. And here we have the exercise, as we said. Okay, so I'd like you to write. Okay, guys, let's have a whiteboard here next to this. Okay, so I want you to write down on the comments how you go to these places. For example, to work. How you go to work? For example, you say, I go to work by bike, for example. By bike. Okay, so this is the old way. Now I want you to use the new phrase. What you say? Say I go to work by bike. Bike means what? Cycle. So I, because it's a verb, cycle to work. Okay. For example, let's say not cycle. I go to work by car. How can I write it here? Yes, very good. Drive to work. Okay, guys. So I want you to write sentences down on the comments. Okay, right? So I can see if you know how to use it or not. Okay, write all the sentences here. I go to work, change it, I cycle. I go to work by car, for example, change it to I drive, and all of them. So you practice using these new phrases. Okay. Now, this exercise number 3, listening and speaking. Before we listen, we'll check these new words. We have snow. Snow. Here, the white thing that comes from the sky in winter. This is snow. Okay, the white. A traffic jam is when the streets full of cars and the cars are not moving. This is a traffic jam. A journey, when you go from place to place, one way, just one way. Okay, from work to from home to work. This is a journey. From work to home. This is a journey. Okay, a normal day, normal day. And look here, this is a photo from a website. New news word, London in the snow. So what's happening here? This is a traffic jam. All cars are like stopping. They are not moving. And there is a snow. It's winter. Okay. So what we will do now, we will listen to a news report and fill in the table. Okay. Here in the report, a man in the street and talks to people. He asks them about how they usually travel to work, usually every day. And today, because it's snowing, so people change maybe. So the first man, usually, and today. So let's put it here, like usually and just today. Okay, the woman and the second man. So let's listen.
Track 52. And with all this snow, let's go over to Jan Adams in the centre of London for this morning's traffic news.
Well, people aren't very happy here in the city. There aren't any trains, traffic isn't moving, and there are problems on the tube and the buses. Excuse me, sir, are you on your way to work?
Yes, I am. I usually go by train, but I'm taking the bus today, and I'm very late.
What time do you usually start work?
I start at 8, and it's 8:30 now, and I'm still waiting for a bus. Why can't they do something about the roads?
Thank you, sir. Excuse me, madam, are you going to work?
Yes, I am.
And do you always walk to work?
No, I usually cycle, but I'm walking today because the roads are so bad.
So how long is your journey to work on a normal day?
About 20 minutes.
Okay. And how long is it taking today?
Well, I left home at 7:30. That's about an hour ago.
Well, good luck. Excuse me, sir, are you on your way to work?
Yes, I am.
And how do you usually travel to work?
When I'm working in London, I usually take the tube.
Right. And how are you getting to work today?
Well, today I'm walking because of the snow.
And where are you from?
I'm from Canada.
Oh, so you know all about snow.
Yes, it snows a lot in Canada every winter, and we never have these problems. Why isn't anyone doing anything about the roads?
Thank you. Well, as you can hear, everyone's asking the same question today. Why can't they do something about the roads?
Thanks, Jan. That was Jan Adams reporting from the centre of London.
Okay, guys, so we will check the answer, but as I always say, if you need to listen again, no problem. Repeat the video, listen again, and answer. So let's see the answer here. So the first man, usually by train, but today he is taking the bus. He is taking, because you know that last lesson we talked about present continuous, something is happening now, okay, or just today. And the woman, she cycles or by bike, but now she is walking, or today she is walking. The second man, he takes the tube. Tube, that means, you know, underground. He is walking. Underground, you take it like by metro, okay? He's walking. Now, the next exercise, we have some questions here. Okay, are there any trains today? What time does the first man usually start work? How long is the woman's journey to work on a normal day? When did she leave home? Where is the second man from? Do they have the same traffic problems in his country? So now you listen again and answer the questions.
Track 52. And with all this snow, let's go over to Jan Adams in the centre of London for this morning's traffic news.
Well, people aren't very happy here in the city. There aren't any trains, traffic isn't moving, and there are problems on the tube and the buses. Excuse me, sir, are you on your way to work?
Yes, I am. I usually go by train, but I'm taking the bus today, and I'm very late.
What time do you usually start work?
I start at 8, and it's 8:30 now, and I'm still waiting for a bus. Why can't they do something about the roads?
Thank you, sir. Excuse me, madam, are you going to work?
Yes, I am.
And do you always walk to work?
No, I usually cycle, but I'm walking today because the roads are so bad.
So how long is your journey to work on a normal day?
About 20 minutes.
Okay. And how long is it taking today?
Well, I left home at 7:30. That's about an hour ago.
Well, good luck. Excuse me, sir. Are you on your way to work?
Yes, I am.
And how do you usually travel to work?
When I'm working in London, I usually take the tube.
Right. And how are you getting to work today?
Well, today I'm walking because of the snow.
And where are you from?
I'm from Canada.
Oh, so you know all about snow.
Yes, it snows a lot in Canada every winter, and we never have these problems. Why isn't anyone doing anything about the roads?
Thank you. Well, as you can hear, everyone's asking the same question today. Why can't they do something about the roads?
Thanks, Jan. That was Jan Adams reporting from the center of London.
Okay, guys, listen again if you need, but now we will check the answer. Are there any trains today? No, there aren't. What time does the first man usually start work? At 8 o'clock. How long is the woman's journey to work on a normal day? About 20 minutes. When did she leave home? At 7:30, about an hour ago. And where is the second man from? Canada. Do they have the same traffic problems in his country? No, they don't. Okay, so now we will move to the linking part. Linking 2. It's a very nice exercise. This exercise makes your accent better. You can listen better, but it needs a practice. If you learn the linking, that doesn't mean your accent will be better or your listening. You need to practice to do that. Okay, and here linking, let's make it a bit bigger. So you expect to hear, you usually hear. For you, because you always listen to me and I speak in a clear way, you can understand. So you think that all people in the street speak like this? No, I speak slowly because your level. Okay, but now this is what you expect. You think that people in the street will speak like this? No, but they usually speak like this, and you hear like this. For example, you would say, I start at 8. This is how I speak with you. I start at 8. But in the street, what they say, I start at 8. I start at 8. Not I start at 8. No, I start at 8. So here, and it's 8:30 now. And it's 8:30 now. No, we say, and it's 8:30 now. So what's happening here? Let's take this part, just this part, and we talk about it. So we talked before about linking, and if you have two words, the first word ends with consonant sound, against sound, not letters, what you hear at the end of the sentence. Okay, and the second, the next word start with a vowel sound. Okay, what I do, I put them in one word. I say them as one word. I started. I started. I started. What we do to make it easy for you, okay? The first word, guys, until here and stop. Stop. And this letter with the other word, tat. star tat, star tat, star tat, star tat. I start at. I start at. So the last sound, you stop and put it with the next words. We understand? Okay. Let's say, see the other one. Again here, this word at finished with consonant, and the next word starts with vowel. So we say them together. Okay, so let's take let's make it. Okay, take this word now here. Okay. So what we say, at 8, at 8. So we will stop here. Okay, we take this and put it, we put it with 8. So we say Tate, 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 Tate. What's the word? At. We don't say t. Tate. 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 So number one, we say star tat. Star ta tate. Star ta tate. Star ta tate. Start to tate. Start to tate. Start to tate. If you listen, someone tell you, I start to tate. Say, sorry, I can't understand. Can you speak slowly? Say, I start to tate. It's the same. It's not about how you like fast or slow you speak. It's about how you put the words together. And this is very, very important. Okay. So again, finish in a consonant, start in a vowel. Finish in a consonant, start in a vowel. We take the consonant, we put with the next word. Star tat, star tat, a tate, start to tate, start to tate. Okay. Now, the next one is the same. The next sentence. Where are the consonant? D, consonant. T, sorry, not T. S is consonant. Okay. Here, consonant, consonant, vowel. Sorry. 30. Vowel, consonant. So if we have, as we say here, consonant, vowel, we have link. But consonant, consonants, no. Vowel, consonants, no. Okay, so only what? Consonant, vowel. Consonant, vowel. So here we say, and it's, and it's. So how do we make it? We take this word and this word together. Okay. So, and we cut the words here. So now the word and, finish, stop. And the next word, very good. It's dits, 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 and dits, and dits, and dits, and dits. Okay, and dits. Now we finish this, and dits, and dits. Okay, now we take its, It's 8. It's 8. It's 8. Now we cut. It said. It said. 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 It said. It said. It said. It said. So we say it said. It said. Number one, and it said. 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 Practice. Yes. This is how you improve in English, guys. Be careful. And it said. And it said. And it said. And it said. Make it like a song. And it said. And it said. Now perfect. Now we speak English very well. Okay, guys. So again, here we say start to date, start to date, start to date, and it said, and it said. This is how people speak. Now I know you are getting excited and you want to practice more. Okay, I will tell you where to go to practice more. Now we have on page 161, recording 52. Let's go. 52. This is 50, 54. That means here. Okay, guys. So what we will do, I will teach you something very nice. Let's have the whiteboard here first. Okay. Okay, guys. So what you can do here to practice, for example, here I have with all together, right? This is number one. Let's Jan Adams in. So we have Jan Adams in. After that, center of. After that, people aren't here in. There aren't any. Traffic isn't. There are problem on tube and. Okay, so look here. I wrote number one with all. You must do this, guys. What's number one? With all. Number two, Jan Adams in. Number three, center of. 4, people aren't. 5, 6, and like this. So you write numbers. Maybe you can write even numbers here, like 2, 3. Okay. And before we continue, I hear someone asking a question. Teacher, you said when we have a link, yes, you should end with consonant, right? and we should start with a vowel. But here, center ends with E. People ends with E. So this is vowel. You remember, guys, when I say consonant, sound, what you hear, not what you see. We don't talk about letters. So when you say center, what's the last sound you hear? Ra. People. What's the last sound? Consonant. So don't look at the words. Don't look at the letters. Okay, guys? So center, rough, people, Laurent. Okay, now you write like this in a piece of paper and put it in your pocket. Maybe you can write, for example, on your phone. You are on the bus, you are walking in the street, you have a break for anything, waiting for in the bank. You take it and practice with all, we, thol. You take the last vowel, consonant, put it with the next word. We, thol. John Adams. Ja Nadams. Okay. Adams in, Adam sin, Nadam sin, Janadam sin, Janadam sin. This is happened because you practice a lot, and your brain stuck. Just a minute, give me a break. Okay, so here we have these words. Okay, I will move down so you can take the others, and I will stop. Okay, stop the video. Do the same thing here. Now here. And here. Okay, and this is the last part. Guys, sometimes you will find two words, you can't like say them. You find it is difficult. No problem. Write it on the comments. Right? I couldn't say this. Could you please say it? I will say it in the next video. Okay, guys. This is very nice way to practice listening, to be better in listening, and to speak in a better way. Okay, guys. So do it, and it's really good exercise. Okay, let's go back. Now here we talk about grammar, present, help with grammar, present simple, present continuous. The difference between present simple and present continuous. Look, I usually go by train, but I am taking the bus today. The same thing we talked about, like usually go. This is about what? Present simple. But I am taking today. So if you talk about something you usually do, always do, never do, okay, you use present simple. If we talk about something now or today, you use present continuous. So let's see here. Words that we use them with present simple and present continuous. So usually is PS. PS present simple. PC is present continuous. Okay, and we will take only the present symbol here. Okay, so PS. So usually present simple. Now continuous. Today continuous, because it's only today, not every day. Sometimes present simple. Always. Yes, very good. Present simple. Often. Present simple. Normally. Present simple. At the moment. No, at the moment means now, the same meaning. Never, present simple. Hardly ever, present simple. Every day, present simple. Okay, so you have now, today, at the moment. You see these three words, it's present continuous. Okay. Okay, so now we have an exercise to practice about present simple and present continuous. It's very nice exercise. We will do the first one, so we can make it a bit bigger so people can see. Okay, so we will read and put the verb here in a present simple or present continuous. Let's do the first two together. Madi, I am an accountant and I work for a bank, because you don't work for a bank only for one day, every day for a long time. I usually, so we got usually here. So without thinking, you say what? I usually work, because it's usually in the city. But today, what today? Today, sorry, we need to change the color. Different. Today, what today? Very good. I working. But do you remember, guys? I told you when we write present continuous, we have subject, verb to be, verb ing. So what we write here? I am. Very good. I am. I am working. Okay, guys, so 2 minutes. Stop the video. Do the exercise 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, then we'll check. Okay, now you finished this exercise. We will check later. Let's go to the next one. Again, here, Eve. Okay, she is talking. And the same, write and fill in the gaps here with present simple, present continuous, the same thing. Stop the video, do the exercise, please. Okay, now we will check, but we will listen and check. Okay.
Track 54.
But let's make it a bit smaller so you can see both of them. Yes. Okay. So now let's check.
Track 54. Maddie.
I'm an accountant and I work for a bank. I usually work in the city, but today I'm working at home because of the snow. At the moment, I'm sitting in the kitchen and I'm writing emails on my laptop. I don't work at home very often, so I'm happy it's snowing today.
Eve.
On Mondays, we usually drive to Wimbledon and visit some friends, but we're staying at home today because of the snow. At the moment, my husband Lenny is answering his emails and I'm watching the news. Normally, I don't watch TV in the day, but I want to know about the weather.
So guys, you can listen again if you want to check listening, but if not, I will have the answer here. And you can see the answer. Okay. If there is anything you don't know why we wrote it like this, write a question in the comments and I will answer. Okay, so guys, now we will make questions about the people in 7A. That means about these people here, Madi and Eve. Okay, and when we write a question, you will fill in the gaps with do or does if it's present simple. Okay, is and are if it's present continuous. So you need to be careful how you write the question. Let's do the first one together. So what does Madi do? That means this is what's her job. And you always ask what's your job in present simple. What does Madi do? 2, she today. So we have today. So it's a present continuous. And we know how to write a question in present continuous. We start with, yeah, we have she. So we start with is. Good. After that, she and work. Is she working? Very good. Because it's present continuous. Is she working in the city today? Present continuous. Okay, guys. So fill in the gaps and then we'll check. Stop the video, write it in a piece of paper. Okay, so you can check all the questions with me. Okay, now let's listen and check.
Track 55. 1.
What does Maddie do?
2. Is she working in the city today? 3.
What is she doing at the moment?
4. Does she work at home very often? 5.
What do Lenny and Eve usually do on Mondays?
6. What are they doing today? 7.
Does Eve normally watch TV in the day?
8. Why is she watching it today?
Okay, guys, so now you can even check the answers here. Okay. Okay, guys, so now you have these questions, okay? And these questions, you will answer them about these people here. So now you read again, okay? You have all the answers here. You read again and answer the questions, okay? Take a few minutes, answer the questions, then check with me. Now let's go and check. Okay, and here is the answer. Okay, so here the question number 1, what does Madi do? Here this is the question and this is the answer. She's an accountant. Is she working in the city today? No, she isn't. She is working at home. So these are the answers. Stop the video if you need more time to check the answer, okay? Page 107. 107. 8B. So here we have this exercise, guys. In the photos, we'll take the first just 4 photos to make it big. Usually, okay, colon. So this is an activity people do today or usually. So for example, number one here, colon. A question is about colon because we don't know what he usually does. So we ask a question. Okay, what does Colin usually wear? What does Colin usually wear? We don't know. But today, he is wearing what? What's this? We talked about it before. Yeah, a jumper, a green jumper. Yes, blue jeans and brown shoes. Okay, so what we will do, so we can practice, guys, we can practice sentence and the question. So here, usually, okay, we write a question. Here today, we write a sentence because we have a photo. If we have photo, we write normal sentence. If we have like a question, we make it question. So here the opposite, here usually, and here what? Today. So here we need to write the question. How Gabby get to work today? So the question is how, present continuous, question word, verb to be is, Gabby. How is Gabby? Verb what? Verb ing. Getting, okay, to work today. Okay, so how's Gabby getting to work today? This is the question. Now here we will write the, for example, the sentence. We write, she usually drives to work. She usually drives to work. Okay, so guys, to make sure you understood this exercise, okay, write on the comment, write number one, the question present simple, sentence present continuous. Okay, here the same. Okay, this is number two. Number three, sentence question, sentence present simple, question present continuous. Okay, and do the same for all and write them on the comment so I can check if you really got wrote them right or no. Okay, I'll make it smaller, so because we have here many exercises. Guys, look, you learn everything in the lesson. We 2 lessons now, we talked about present continuous, present continuous, positive, negative, and question, and we had more information. We talked about transport, how we use them, how to talk about them. Now, if you don't practice, so we didn't learn anything. How you know that you learned something? After that, you practice and you have a result. You know that you use it. If you learn without using, you and someone who doesn't learn the same. So now please show me that when I teach you, you understand. Okay, so I want you to write the sentences down so I can check. Okay, guys, and as I told you before, I'm going to make like an online lesson on Zoom. It's a speaking lesson. For you, it's very important. You learn, take information, but you don't use it. Maybe you don't have anyone to talk to. Okay, you don't have a friend to talk in English or in the family, so you need to practice. So if you want to practice, if you know anyone who wants to practice speaking, okay, and if you have any question you want to ask, just tell me in the comments, write your email, and when I start the online lesson, it's for free, completely free. I will send you an email to tell you about the time and give you the Zoom link. Okay, guys, so I hope that you learned everything, okay, in an easy way. And we'll go back. Okay, guys. So if you have any question about this lesson today, just write in the comments and I will be happy to answer. Okay, guys. So thank you very much for watching this video. Thank you for being a good student and learning and writing down in the comments. Okay. Goodbye. Have a lovely day.